Cancelled.
Schweezy.
Okay, folks, so today I am trying out a new segment, hoping you all will enjoy the words I say in this segment. I did not have this planned out properly, apparently. Anyways, though, so last week in our advice section of the show, we had a question that was basically, how do you make a girl laugh? And obviously, I'm the funniest man alive, so there's no way I can teach someone to just be me, to be exactly like me. So we had to go to WikiHow to answer this question. So I thought that was a fun enough segment that we could try and do it again on a WikiHow. And so therefore I'm bringing this article today. We are going to learn to it. And before I go into anything, I have to apparently say about WikiHow, I don't think WikiHow is stupid. Actually, some of the articles are like really helpful. Like have been helped by a WikiHow article. Do I have any examples right now? No, but I will say they have been helpful. The thing with WikiHow, though, is they are on a quest to teach you how to do everything or anything. And in that quest, we come across some nonsense every now and then. And that's where people in entertainment like me come in. So let's jump into it. So today's article from WikiHow, let's learn how to listen to music. We're not going to read the paragraphs because that sounds boring as shit. Does anyone actually do that on a WikiHow article? I don't. Anyways, though, so let's get right into it. Method 1, finding new music. Ask friends and family you trust to suggest music for you if you don't know where to start getting into music. So yeah, I think that's helpful. You have friends and stuff like that. It's like, you're listening to. Sometimes, like, if you're in the car with someone and they start playing something, that is a really good time to be like, what band is this? And then you do that, and then you hop on your Spotify or YouTube, like, just say, like, your friend is listening to Schweezy. You can go check out Schweezy on Spotify or Apple Music or Tidal or Deezer or wherever you get your music from. You know, that's a great way to do it. Another thing I do want to say is, like, if you do, like, one band and you want music similar to that, Apple Music and Spotify, those are the only two I've really tried out, the music services. Currently still on Apple Music. What I can say is they have bands similar to said artists, and I'm not going to say that they're complete carbon copies of said band, but they are good into the genre. So when I get into like I'm going to explore new music and listen to music I don't listen to, I go to like the similar and I'm like, I think I've heard this band's name, and then you listen to like their top song and stuff like that. So that's a good idea too. Just another suggestion I would give onto that along with this. To input your favorite bands into internet apps and search for similar music. I just said this. I'm a genius. I'm obviously, if you're listening to the show, you know I'm probably one of the smartest people you listen to on podcast platforms or watch on podcast platforms, whichever floats your boat. Pandora creates unique stations. Yeah, so, yeah, Pandora is pretty good for that. I don't really give a shit about Pandora. They've denied me because I don't sound like anyone else, and I'm like, I guess that's a good problem to have. Because my music, I try not to sound like everyone else, but yeah, Google Music finds too. Don't use Google Music. Spotify, yeah, that's literally what I just said. I was like, well, here's another idea what you can do, and yeah, they're reading my mind. I wonder if they're gonna read my mind next one. I don't know what to say on the next. What we're doing next? 3. See bands performing live and give the warm-up acts a chance. That is a good sign. People are like, well, there's no new bands. I'm like, well, you show up to the show right when the band you want to see is performing. It is good to see warm-up acts a lot of times because the idea of the warm-up act is typically the main headliner is taking them on tour with them because they think a similar artist would like them, and so they're good as the warm-up and you like them, you can listen to them. That's why I discovered artists like Mink. She's terrific. She opened for Kevin Garrett a couple of years back, and that was a really great show, and big Mink fan now, because that's why if you stay for the headliners or the openers, so you give them a chance, it's a great way to, discover new music, and that's what the headliner's for. Like, if you like them, you like them. Yeah, that's shit. Number 4, know where to find free music. Yeah, like, I guess they have a SoundCloud up here. Yeah, find free music. I mean, free music. I mean, if you already have a Spotify or Apple Music or Tidal or, one of those subscriptions, I wouldn't necessarily say you need free music. You need to find free music. Like, you need to go on SoundCloud or whatever. But yeah, if you just kind of always just browse your, the music streaming services, I think that's a great way to help discover new music. Number 5, listen to genres that are new to you that you want to understand better. That's where I think Spotify does beat out Apple Music on, because their playlists on Spotify are 10 times better than the ones on Apple Music. I try to listen to those. I'm like, listening to an emo playlist, and it's like emo music I don't know anyone listens to. So, it was really weird. I'm like, Spotify has better emo music, emo playlist or whatever. And then number 6, I love this picture of this guy. If you haven't seen it, look at this picture of this guy. He's just listening to headphones. Stand true to the personal preference and habits you enjoy when listening to music. It's true. Don't, if you listen to something like, I'm not really into this, and you find something that speaks to you, that's a good sign of something you definitely will enjoy listening to. That's a good thing. Method 2. So we're only on the second method. Listening and discussing music intelligently. Oh, here we go. For those of you who don't know, I have a bachelor's degree in music. I started piano when I was like 6, so I've been basically playing music my entire life. And I can discuss music intelligently, though I like to not make intelligent conversation with dumbasses. Recognize and listen to repetition and variation, melody and harmony. I don't think that's necessary to just enjoy music. Like, are you trying to enjoy music, or are you trying to, learn music? That's a different thing, what they're trying to say. Think carefully about the tone, mood, feel of music. Yeah, that's not how to listen to music. Whatever. Listen in for specific instruments, nothing part of, okay. That's fun to listen to. I never hear that before. I think it's something you discover on like a second listen or something like that. That can be really exciting for you to check out. So, I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. That picture. Think about the song's movement or progression. Does the song end in the same or a similar place as where it started, or does it tell a story moving in, okay. Okay. You just have to enjoy it. Search for any crucial outside context about the track. Build up your musical concentration for longer pieces. Listening to an Ellington piece, I guess. Okay. And that's it. So, that first part was really good. Just like it helps you find new music. That was a really good thing to say. Other than that, the second part's for if you're trying to study music and have intelligent conversations with it, which I don't think most people need to have, and not a lot of conversations I get into because I know I'm going to speak to a lot of dumbasses. So that's that fact. Hey, you just finished one of the many, many highlights from Cancel Schweezy. We got plenty more on the channel, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, and if you like what you just watched, go ahead and smash that like button as well. Go subscribe for more so we can teach you how to be a better human in our world. So, stay awesome.